All right, let's continue with our weather coverage. And right now we're joined over Zoom by Don Hamilton with the Oregon Department of Transportation. Of course, ODOT looking over so many of our roads in the area.
Okay, Don, let's talk about some of the spots that you folks are concentrating there for ODOT.
Well, right now, we're just seeing the beginning of this at this point. So we're really able to get our big equipment out there to start to get the plows going, the salt, the de-icer has been out there for a while, and the sand, this sort of thing. We're really watching carefully right now the upper elevations, up where Jennifer just was, where we're going to get more snow and maybe some ice in those areas. Those are the areas we're watching very carefully right now around the highways.
So, Don, can you also talk about where people should be most concerned about, not just today, but over the next few days?
Well, certainly the upper elevations are going to be a concern, going over the Coast Range, going over the Cascades, but really here in the metro area too, we're concerned about Highway 26 coming out of the Vista Ridge Tunnel. We're also concerned about I-5 northbound coming up from 217. That's an area called Breeze Hill. Those are two of the areas where we see a lot of problems when we get winter precipitation out there, when we get snow, when we get ice out there. Those are two trouble spots.
So, Don, in years past, the state and the city didn't use salt, rock salt, but that has changed in recent years. What are your folks' plans as far as salting roads?
Well, we've been working with salt in the area, trying to use it very, very carefully. Right now, we're going to be using salt as needed on all of the freeways, all the ODOT roads in the Portland area, the major interstates, that sort of thing. So those are tools that we can use. It's one of the tools. It's not the only one. We have several things that we can do, but that's an important one in there, and that can have a pretty good effect.
Don, we are, of course, still in this pandemic. How is that impacting your crews today?
Well, we've got everybody, we're at full strength right now too. We've been observing all of the proper protocols really for close to a year now, and that means a mask, that means social distancing. One of the advantages we have at this point too is that our plows, our salt trucks, that sort of thing, it's only really one person in there at a time. So that's why it's an advantage right now. We're not seeing any drop in our staffing because of the pandemic right now.
All right, Don Hamilton working some long shifts. We know you have a lot of hours ahead of you, and we will be checking in with you throughout the evening. Thank you, sir.